So I was watching this channel last night. It's like one of those mystery channels, and a girl narrates it. How this one was about a kid that ended up missing, and basically, long story short, he instead of going to school, he took the train into London, and with his phone, and then he just disappeared off the map. He was like 12 years old, and they were trying to say that he didn't have any social media or anything like that. But kids are crafty. I don't know all the apps to talk, Whisper, WhatsApp. I don't know, what they got going on even in the UK either. But I was thinking about this. What is the easiest way to kidnap a kid without making, without making it in public and being desperate and stuff? Well, if you want, this is what I was thinking, and I believe this 150%, that this is a tactic that I can't believe has never even been taught or told about or told to watch out for, which makes me believe even more that this is really one way that they're getting kids to basically kidnap themselves. So what do they call it? The old I forget what the honey something trap. They call it for spies, getting seduced by a woman. Kind of like catfishing. These young kids aren't too street savvy or too smart, but some of them are. But what they do is they get into these Facebook groups or chat groups or whatever, YouTube, and they start talking, and then they meet a girl that's in their area, or these pedophiles, they're in power too, you know what I mean? They cater to the kid, and then they get the kid to meet up with them, and they probably could even have a handler pose as the 12-year-old girl that's going to meet your 12-year-old son and skip school and yada yada yada. And then the kid goes and meets somebody somewhere. There's the handler or whatever, and boom, before you know it, you're in, you knock on a door of a flat. I'm going to use the English word for an apartment. I'm in my flat right now. I just think that I've never heard that before, and I'm not saying I'm a genius for thinking about it, but they were just trying to go, well, we can't figure out how this kid out how this kid went missing. Well, for the parents, number one, you got to watch what your kids are doing on the internet. You know what I mean? The parents were trying to say that he had no social media presence that you know about. Kids are a lot more savvy on the computer than most adults are at this point, unless your dad's an IT whiz. But I was just thinking, like, he pretended to go to school, waited till the parents left down the street at a park, came back, changed, took his phone, but didn't take his charger. Now, that's either just a rookie mistake, or just being a kid, or he's planning on coming home. Maybe he's just planning on meeting this girl, having some ice cream, and maybe, putting his hands up her shirt. I don't know. But if there's something more sinister going on, that's just a way that you could lure kids, It's like when I started getting older and I tried online dating, and it's horrible. You meet a lot of weird people, and then you kind of know, but kids might not know. You kind of know when you meet somebody who isn't isn't really a girl, or is trying to get information from you, or is trying to get money from you. These people do get money from people that are desperate and lonely and shit, and it happens. I was listening to a guy at a restaurant one day up in Brooksville, and he was talking about, no, she's not a gold digger, but I sent her like $4,000 for the plane tickets and stuff, and the flight's about 6 months from now. And I was like, oh, dude, you'll never see that girl again unless she's pumping you for more cash. But I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. It says in the Bible about powers and principalities and evil, and that's why these kids are not being found. The pedophiles have as much technology or even help of the FBI and CIA. I've said that before. That's why you're not catching, and I think the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing was all just a smokescreen to make it look like, oh, we got the bad guy. There's no more of this kid trafficking going on, which is completely false. I believe that was a completely false flag operation. Yeah, sure, he was involved in some shit, But let's be honest, there's probably more islands out there than we even are that we're told about that are even on the map. So that's one thing I was thinking about these pedophiles is they're up to snuff on, you know, like using those Tor computers that kind of use that onion system and, you know, kind of like what Silk Road did for drug dealing on the internet. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.